Most bodywork trainings and year one basically teach you techniques to recognize when to use a technique and to recognize when not to use a technique. And that's really important, because that way we learn techniques, we learn to use them on people, and we learn to give sessions on that base. And in this year two, we want to go one step further. We don't just want to stay on that level of a symptom and which technique can I use for that, but we want to go underneath the symptoms and look at where do they come from? What's the underlying layer of protection that creates the symptoms? So in this year two, we want to look at those protective patterns, and we want to ask the question of where do they come from? And when we look at that, we notice that sometimes it's purely physical. We have a certain posture because it's protecting an aspect of our physicality. But often it's not just physical. Often it's emotional, energetic, and it has something to do with past experiences. And we then want to be able to work with those protective structures and where they're coming from in a precise way within the physical body of people. So we want to use body work to work on the protective strategy and not just on the symptoms that it's creating. And for that, we will train our perception so that we can see the protective strategies in people's bodies. And then we want to learn how to work with them on each realm of the body and each physical structure. So we can work with the tense muscles, we can work with the fascia, but we can also work with the more subtle energetic layers. Because that way we can support wholeness and we can support a reconnection of the body in a holistic way. That's not just staying with the symptoms, but going to the cause.